King. We're here live in New Jersey, right here. Put my earbuds in. Put the link up there. Welcome to everybody. Put these earphones in a way where they won't get distracted. Welcome, welcome, welcome. The King live here from the Garden State of New Jersey, and welcome. Doing a regular. Just coming back from the gym. And trying to get these earbuds right. So I could talk to all you wonderful people out there while driving. But it's just not working out the way I want it to with these earbuds. Try something else. Try to put it on this side. Maybe this side will work out a little bit well. Best tennis player, what's going on? What's going on between you and German lady? I don't know what this German lady. I don't know what you did, man. I don't know what you did, but German lady is indeed very, very upset with you, and he's really running off at that cock. Hey, Chad, how are you? We are in the Great Garden State, New Jersey. We're not in the Bronx. We're in the Garden State of New Jersey right now. Yeah, German lady is really, really attacking you bad, best tennis player. Really attacking you bad, and I have no idea why. Big Steve, good morning. Good morning. Now, I spent an hour. I just came back out of the gym. Before that, I went live. I spent an hour over Dave 25's, and I can't live over there. I mean, So I'll do some running around. It's a very, very dark, unsettling day here in New Jersey. It's misty weather, and that's the story. Got my coffee, but it doesn't really help me. I'm still kind of tired. And we are off. And Lolly, I know you're in a better place right now. I know you're looking down, and your king is here, alive and well. Lolly, we are thinking about you, and that's just how it is. And I'm having trouble reading the chat right now, but I'm going to tell you, best tennis player. I don't know what you did to piss German lady off, but she is livid. German lady is livid at you, and I don't know what the answer is. I wish I could help you. I mean, I went through the wrath with German lady myself. There's other characters that I want to talk about and that are worth mentioning right now that are in the limelight. Well, we know about Greasy Bergs. How about a Voight? A Voight lately has been going around acting like a whack job, and it's completely unacceptable. Completely unacceptable how this delusional nut, this delusional nut job of Voight comes off like she's Mother Teresa in the eyes of so many when she's so wrong in so many different ways. It's very bad. Hope you're doing good, Big Steve. I know one thing. It's humid as hell out here and cloudy and again, another cloudy, miserable day. I get very, very hungry in the morning now for some reason, Big Steve. I'm getting very, very hungry. But I feel guilty when I eat. I feel like I'm doing something wrong, you know? It's like this feeling I'm doing something. I have a feeling I'm doing something wrong when I eat. It's like, every time I pick a, every time I go to eat something, I feel guilty about it, that I shouldn't be doing it. Like, I can't sleep well at night. I toss and turn. And it's just rather terrible. Like right now, I feel like I could go to sleep when I just got up because I don't sleep well at night. I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. It's a really, really bad sleep pattern that I have. It's terrible. I mean, I can't drink myself to sleep like Bergs does, right? Bergs, you are blocked from every location on my phone personally that you can be. Bergs, you are such a weirdo. You are such a weirdo and a psychopath that I can't deal with you anymore. And if you continue to harass and bother me, I will be sending you out a letter, Bergs. I'll leave me alone and don't bother me letter. I'm cleaning my own personal life up. I'm getting rid of the negativity in my life. I'm making strides to make my own personal life better. And I don't want any constant negativity in my life. I don't want people that are associated with negative people like you, Bergs. I don't want people associated with people like Peggle and all that Barbie and all them riffraffs. It's all negative stuff. So in my real life, I'm done with these negative people. You know what I mean? I am above it all. That's the point. I'm above it all. You got to make changes. If you don't make changes that are best for you, things will never happen. Stay awake, you're driving. I'm not that tired, but I'm tired, but I'm not tired to go to sleep. I'm just tired, man. My day has just begun. It's 8:30 and I got to go home and get changed and then hit the road, man. Big Steve, I'm tired of all this nonsense in my life. All this fucking trolls in my real life. I have no friends, Big Steve. I have no friends. Friends are problems. Friends friends is drama. If you can't go a weekend without by yourself, there's something fucking wrong with you. Fucking phone won't stay up where I want it to. I want to concentrate on better things. Building this channel, positive things. I mean, I could be on this fucking world another 25 fucking years. Mathematically, I could be on this world another 30 years. It's a long fucking time, you know? I don't want to have all negative kind of shit in my life. I can count my friends on one. I don't have any friends, Big Steve. I have a few acquaintances, but right now I don't have any friends. Lolly was the only one. No one on the internet is your friend. You bet your ass or not. No, Lolly turned out to be. I could trust Lolly. I can't trust anybody else on the internet. There's not one person on YouTube that I trust. Nobody earned my trust on YouTube. There's not one person, Steve. Mark Terry, Dave 25, all these characters. I mean, I'm happily to talk to people online and all that, but as far as real life, YouTube's YouTube. Real life is real life. They're fans. People on YouTube are fans. They're not anybody to talk to in real life or anything. They're fans. YouTube is where wild things come from. Yes, that's true. That's true. Can you develop a relationship on YouTube? You can, but the women on YouTube already been burnt so much over and over again. They're like they stereotype it. You know what I mean? Because they make bad decisions. That's why they're called women. These women aren't very bright over here on YouTube. They're not. They don't fit in the social and not just the women. The wild things. I mean, people like Seasons give YouTube a bad name. I mean, look at Seasons. Look what you get on YouTube. She flaunts herself out there. That's why they attract these scummy men, because they know they're sexual, they're sexual. They send sexual vibes off to attract men around over them, to flirt with them. Seasons and Barbie girls and all these people. You got to get them out of your life completely. MJs, they're all sexually perverted. I don't mess with any women on YouTube. I'll tell you, the best days I ever had in my life was when I was single, without a woman in my life. I mean, I can go on Facebook dating site right now and find about 7 or 8 of them if I really wanted one of them. I don't like them. They're old and ugly. Old and ugly. I don't like old and ugly. That's a bad combination. I don't mind old, but when you're old and ugly, that's terrible. The great Noodles. You want to come up for a couple minutes, Noodles? I don't have much time, but old and ugly is a bad combination, that's for sure. Old and ugly. German lady needs to attack one person at all times. German lady's afraid to attack anybody unless now she's going after trolls.
Hey, John. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear.
Could you hear me now?
Yeah. So, yeah, you know what, John, keep doing what you're doing. Everyone loves it. The whole Garden State thing, that you own it. No, seriously, what the fuck, man?
I took a note off of you, dude.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
You say John, the great New York. I took a note off of your playbook.
John, you're nailing it. People are fucking jealous. I don't know why. You turned this whole thing around, John, and I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of everyone here. BTP, keep it up. Best tennis player is being attacked by this fucking, John, you know what it is.
Bigfoot.
Yeah. And, I just think that, like, everyone can pull together, produce some great content. Me and John are going out to the Bronx. We're going to have $500 cash on us, and we're going to try to lure the crab out, and he's not going to come, but we're going to go down alleyways. We're going to ask people in the Bronx, have you ever seen this guy? Does this guy even exist? It's never, we're going to prove these people wrong. We're going to go real life, and you know what, John? We're not going to hurt anyone in real life. We're going to go real life, and we are going to prove that these people don't even fucking exist.
Exactly. There's no crab in the Bronx.
No.
Have you ever heard of a crab in the Bronx?
No.
These recordings of the cat meowing and the sirens are the same recordings over and over again.
Yeah, and I'm going to be honest with you. I think Carl's pumping out some great content. I think you should keep pumping it out about you. I want to promote it. It's very, very good.
Right.
I don't think Carl's threatening you, but we're gonna expose these people as being not real. They are not real. The people that you talk about do not exist.
Exactly.
That's it.
Do they ever cam up? Do they ever show themselves? Or
Well, you get to see some You get to see some legs. Everyone's got legs. Most of us have legs. You know what I mean?
Right. We don't even know whose legs they are, and they're very ugly legs anyway. Well, whatever showed them.
I can promise you this: they're not G Mangos or Bergs. You know.
What do you think of this Berg's character? I mean, what an asshole!
He's a very vicious,
a really blooming asshole.
Right. He's sour. He's very vicious. John. Let me tell you something. I know that you take love seriously, right? Like you're a very devoted man. I know your story behind the scenes. People might not know, but here's the deal with Bergs. All right. He made a declaration, okay, in front of God and the state, the federal government, and it lasted about a year. All right. It lasted about a year before he broke that declaration, right? He also was married to a woman who was pregnant. He was still married to that woman while she was pregnant with that other man's baby.
Oh, my God.
He shouldn't be giving anyone relationship advice, nothing like that. How is anyone taking relationship advice from a guy who broke his declaration in front of God, the courts, whatever? He was married. He was married to a woman that was pregnant with a baby that wasn't even his.
What would cause a woman to break up that amount of time? I mean, he must have did something so terrible.
I'm sure it was verbal assault. Drastic. It might have been physical. It might have
drastic. That she fucked the drummer of the fucking band. You know what I mean?
Could you imagine, John, some woman being so in love with you, right? She makes this declaration in front of God, like the creator of the universe, right? That she's going to stay with you forever. And then she backs out within a year. Like, what happened? What happened?
Not even a year. It was like 6 months or 3 months.
Yeah.
What happened that was so bad? Like, what did he do? He had to do something that was so bad. I bet you he got drunk and he hit her.
He might have. I don't know. So this is the thing. Like, I'm saying that she broke a declaration. If you're being abused in a relationship, I think that I think God even sides with that. God doesn't want you to be abused by your husband or your wife. Right? Get out.
Right. And he uses that for a schnick. Oh, I was married. You were never married. It wasn't even a marriage. I mean,
well, I mean,
it was like a fairy tale or something that didn't last.
Yeah, and the worst thing that could possibly happen in a marriage happened. He got divorced. A lot of these people, John, here are divorcees. They shouldn't be giving relationship advice to anybody.
Right. The audacity of him trying to act like he knows what's best for relationships is just out of this world.
You ever notice that he gives out health advice too? He gives out health advice. Like, he's telling people, oh, you shouldn't be doing this. You eat like you're going to die soon.
He tells Seasons, oh, she's at a fast food stop. Oh, well, get 2 cheeseburgers and get one with extra lettuce. Like he's paying for it or something.
Yeah.
Like, oh, get one of them frosty drinks. Like trying to order. He wants to be relevant in relationships. You know, he has a deep-rooted hatred for you, and he's waiting for the opportunity to pounce on you, David. And believe me, if he ever gets the opportunity to pounce on you, he's going to pounce and not lay up. He's not going to take any surrender. That's what he's waiting for.
Oh,
he's waiting for your lowest point, and he wants to pounce on you and destroy you.
Right,
that's the real Bergs.
Right, I showed you the texts. Right, he was so happy the night that I pretended to cry and all this stuff. He texted me with this like he was so what's the word? So jovial.
Right, jovial.
Yeah,
Joel.
right. He was very, very happy. Yeah, he was telling me that he loved the fact that I was miserable and he wants me to jump off the George Washington Bridge, end it all. This is for real.
He really wanted you to do that. I mean, that was the real him. He's a sick motherfucker, you know. I can't deal with him anymore. He's up on Jesus all the time, trying to smooth her over, trying to groom her, and all this kind of stuff. You're not going to get back with him, are you? You're not going to get back with him, are you?
Yeah.
You are just friends. You are just friends. You were never you never really were together. You were just friends, like trying to. He wants you to be as miserable as he is. That's the point.
Yeah. So I don't want to be that. I don't want
do you want to be like
that.
Bergs?
Yeah.
Do you want to be like Bergs for 5 years, not having a girlfriend for 5 years, not leaving your house, and
no, John,
and he wants you miserable like that. That's what he wants.
John, I'm going to tell you exactly what I want. Right? I want bygones to be bygones. I want to love, and I want people. I want to be loved. You know what I mean? I want to love, and I want to be loved. I don't like this again.
Right.
We need to start creating some great stuff. I think the whole Bronx thing is going to be great.
It is.
I think that it's going to bring a lot of attention to a certain situation. And again, we're going to move on to the next person. And that next person is going to be that German freak. That German freak is not real. That is not a real person, guys. People complain about these bots coming into people's comment sections. These people that you guys are listening to, they're fucking bots. These bots have channels too. Believe it or not.
This German lady, I don't understand this. It's like so weird.
It's not a real person. It's not. This is what you guys have to understand.
It's a bot.
It's a bot. It's basically a bot. That person does not exist. It's not a real person. And again, we're living in the current system of AI. It's.
Yeah. How do we know? How do we know German lady isn't a bot? Have we ever really?
No one knows. But so this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna show that I'm real. All right. And I'm going to show that you're real. We're both going to go to the Bronx. We're going to have $500 on us in the Bronx. And we're going to say the first person to show up and prove to us that Carl is real. All right. We'll get this $500. I'm cash, not fake money, nothing like that. Cash.
Right. A reward. It's a reward money.
Yeah.
For leading us to Carl. I want to see that.
No. Well, we want to prove to everyone that either he is real or he's not. Because if he is real, all right, then I'm going to be honest with you. The stuff that he's been saying is very vicious, very nasty. All right, I don't believe that he's done anything. I believe that he tries to lead people to water, and there's just there's some desert out there. You know what I mean? Like he's a troll.
Right. I don't believe any of this stuff. I don't even think he's from the Bronx.
Oh, absolutely not.
I don't even think he's from the Bronx. All that video thing, he has a cat meowing in the background, the same recording of sirens and all that. You really think this guy's from the Bronx? He's not from no Bronx. No. It's all a show, man. He's all a show. Everything's a voice changer. Everything about this guy's fake.
We just need to prove it. And again, I need you guys to support Retard News. Retard News is going to be very, very big. We're going to have stickers, we're going to have shirts, we're going to have hats, whatever it is. And it's all going to be about exposing these people online. That's it. And we're going to do it in real.
Carl's number one. When are you planning on? When do you think we're going to go? Do you have any idea? Or
so I'm going real hot and heavy with this chick right now, dude. I'm going to be honest with you. And my weekends are kind of devoted. But there will be something. I'm thinking in October.
October. That's a good time to go.
Yeah.
Well, October's next week. I'll drive down there, and then we could, and maybe some of these other characters, after that. But he's number one on the list.
Right. And I will keep this $500 floating in the air. Okay. It will be on me all the time. It'll be cash. All right. And we just want one person to come up and prove to us that Carl is real. And it won't happen. It won't happen. And if it does, then we know it's worth the $500.
How come these people don't cam up? Is there a reason why? Or I don't understand that they're so real. How come they don't cam up and show everybody?
Because they're bots. Bots never cam up. I'm telling you right now. This will all be exposed on Retard News. Yep.
Retard News. Is this another channel now? Or Retard News?
Well, it's a network. So we're gonna have.
Is that your channel now? Another channel that your sister channel?
It's gonna be it's gonna be on my channel. It's gonna be like a network where people can come up, give their evidence and the proof and comments and everything like that. Like you can come up on panel and do whatever you want, right? And not whatever you want, but it has to be relevant to what's going on. And it's gonna be called Retard News. Everyone here, everyone with a camera, okay, every citizen with a camera is considered press. All right, you guys are all journalists, and you guys, I want you to be a journalist. Right, and I want you to be a journalist for Retard News. Everyone here is a journalist for Retard News.
So Retard News is the name to a channel.
An independent journalist organization.
Right.
Yeah.
We can be journalists. We don't need to get any kind of degree or anything. As long as we're promoting for YouTube, that makes us a journalist in the public eye. We can go into post offices and film anywhere like that.
Absolutely.
Any public place we can go with a camera and nobody can say nothing about it.
Absolutely, John.
As long as it's a public place.
Absolutely. And John, do you know what the definition of a professional is? A professional is someone who works in a profession, so therefore they are a professional. All right. You are a professional journalist. You are making money doing this.
Right. Even if it's $1.
Right.
You're still making money off of it.
Right.
And that is the law. I don't think people know the law. The law is I can take this camera into a post office and film, and they could try to do whatever they can, and it's against the law for them to stop me from doing it.
Right.
And anywhere else, does that matter? I mean, it's right up there in our bulletin board, and in every post office, it's posted that if you're a journalist, you can film in public.
Right.
As long as it's a public place.
Right. And if anyone wants credentials through Retard News, you're an independent journalist, we are going to be making cards for you. All you got to do, again, if you want, we'll make a placard for you for your car. We'll make a necklace for you, a badge, whatever you want. Again, I need independent journalists to be part of Retard News. And all of you are independent journalists. You're all citizens of the United States. You all have cameras. You can report on all this stuff. Be part of Retard News. It's gonna be very, very big.
Retard News.
Yeah, and we will post all the clips, and we will try to get everyone involved, and we'll try to get everyone money. If you're an independent journalist, be part of Retard News.
Hey, Moose.
Hey, what's up?
Nothing. What do you think of this Retard News Dave is promoting over here? It sounds pretty interesting.
Oh, I think it's fantastic.
It might take off.
It's fantastic. It's gonna be incredible.
Well, you're a journalist, and you could film anywhere in public, and nobody can say nothing about it as long as you're not threatening or doing anything and harassing anybody. You could film whatever you want in a public place, including post offices.
Yeah, public places.
All these places. All this stuff.
You have no reasonable expectation of privacy in public.
Right. You could walk down the street and film. You could go around and film anywhere you want in a public street, a state, anywhere. Like, in other words, crabs don't own the whole city. You know what I mean? They can't say, oh, he can't film or, walk in a certain area. You can walk wherever you want.
But yes, we are getting official press passes. Is that correct, Noodles?
Yeah, and so I want to get one for John's, and I want to get one for me, so that when we go out to the Bronx, that we have these on us, just in case there's any problems.
And we need to get one for Comedy Flu as well.
Right, Comedy Flu will get one, but I can physically give it to John. You know, I guess we can send one to Comedy Flu.
Yeah.
Um,
It'll have to be really big though. Comedy Flu, I'll have to get like a giant one made.
I want to get a placard for my car.
Right.
Yeah.
There's some
Bumper
YouTubers.
stickers.
They have they have the YouTube channel under their car when they're driving around, so people can see it and they can go to your channel. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like they put it like on their bumper sticker or in the back of their car.
John,
Their channel name.
I've seen moms with minivans with their OnlyFans handle on the back of their window.
Dave, you know what else? You should get like cameras all around in your car and everything. That way you can film everything, like rear cameras, front cameras. I mean, I don't know how much it is, but I'm sure I don't know how to do it. But I'm sure it's easy to hook cameras up. You could film in front of you, behind you, everything. And if something happens, you could be right there. Boom.
Can we somehow like make like not a channel, but maybe a website where we can upload the clips of like independent journalist John Camillo, right? Or independent, whatever. And we could put the clips up there of every independent journalist for Retard News. Yeah. And we can put, because John's on the streets.
You can clip anything I have on mine. I don't have much, but anything you see. But Berg screaming and all that, I got some of that stuff up there. He's a real son of a bitch.
Right. And if anyone's got any clips of Berg's on YouTube, that's journalism. Give us the clips, give us access to the clips, and we will post them. And it will all be, we'll have a little, article about it, and it's all going to be Retard News, and everyone can participate, and you will get the backing of Retard News, and you can be a journalist and run around with this journalist press pass.
Yes, we can. I'll set that up for us. I'll set it up.
Yeah, that's going to be fantastic.
It's going to be great.
So what do you think of my slogan? I took off of a Noodle slogan about the Garden State, New Jersey. It's pissing a lot of people off. It's pissing
I didn't
a lot
hear
of
it.
people off.
What is it? Say it again. Say it again. I missed it.
It says the Great Garden State, the King Camillo from the Great Garden State. You know how Noodles has the Great New York.
Yeah.
On the title,
Oh yeah, I like it, John.
And it pissed a lot of people off. You know what I mean? For some reason, I don't know. I hit a nerve.
Why would it piss people? Why would the title of your live stream piss someone off?
John, we gotta get that van pressed out, and then we gotta pull up to these accidents and stuff like that, and like jump out with microphones and cameras.
Yes. I'll drive around in a van. We need people in the back of it to jump out there with press passes.
John, next time you're out, if you find like an old DirecTV dish or something, just mount it to your roof so it looks like an official.
You know what? I got one. I just found one. It
looks like a news van with the satellite talking to Jesus. People are like, oh crap, that really is a news van.
Yesterday I was driving around and I said, oh, there's an old DirecTV.
Let's put Retard Press. Retard Press.
Look, can you see this?
Yeah, just spray paint over the dish.
Look, can
white.
you see it right there?
Yes, that's awesome.
Look. Look, it can mount right on the back.
Yeah, just spray paint that white. Spray paint that white, and then use black Sharpie and put Retard Press on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it has a thing you can hook it right up. It's funny. I just found it. I'm like, DirecTV thing, man. This would look nice in the back of somebody's van or something. You know?
What are the odds that you just found
you
that?
spray paint? So I just found it. I just loaded it up. And you just said that, and I'm like, "What the fuck? What's the odds of that?" Like,
that's what I'm saying. There's no way.
And I just picked it up, man. It was laying on the side of the street. I said, "Holy shit! Let me see. I'll throw this in the back.
Mount that up there.
Retard press. Retard press. When we go live, I'll take it out of the van, and we could like have a little thing to hook it up, like and everybody jump out, like
Oh shit! That guy's really a press. Then they're going to be googling what news is Retard Press. They're going to be
telling you, man. You'll get tons of views or something.
That's going to be great.
It's all going to press.
It's gonna
The
be
press
perfect.
for retards. It's a press for retards. You're interviewing retards.
Mom, I'm live.
Ponka, maybe get an interview with Ponka.
Yeah, we got to get a press pass for Ponka, Michelle.
Michelle.
Oh my
Bergs.
God. Michelle Marie Delaney interviewing somebody for retard news with elf ears showing up, dude. What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do with that? You're like, oh God, is this really like?
It's like what's it like just to have a pussy without a dick? Huh?
We gotta push this independent journalism thing to the max. To the max. I went out to Nyack, New York, and the the Rockland Pride Center told me that I was not press. So I'm pushing this to the limit.
They can't do that. That's against the law.
Yeah, well, they've been violating my civil rights for fucking since the last LGBT.
Want to go together? Want to go together? If you get arrested, is that a public place?
Yeah. It's out in public.
Police arrested you, you could sue them. I'm serious. I watch it all the time. These cop watchers and all that.
Noodles was attacked by a female linebacker.
Yeah.
Like out at the gay rights parade.
It's in there. Freedom of the press. I think it's in the Constitution or something.
No, John, I'm going to tell you something right now, though. There's no hitting back. Like, if we get hit, like, we got to, we just got to take it. And that's it. I could take a few punches and then leave, but I'm not, it's like these people. And we need a lawyer on retainer for this shit.
There's people making big money just going around filming police and all kind of stuff like that. They go into post offices and film and create a big thing. And these people, ever watch them?
They're called auditors, aren't they?
Yeah, auditors. They go around.
They're amendment audit or constitutional.
That's all they do is drive around over there, and they're making a fortune.
You guys
you got to go in public places. You know what I mean?
Retard news, ma'am. Would you care to make a statement to retard news?
Yeah.
What?
My kid's retarded. Like, so am I.
Be like, oh great, can we interview him?
They'll say like, well, what's retard news? You could say, well, you ever see the Land of the Misfit Toys? Instead of a Jack in a box, it's a Charlie in a box.
I'm gonna make some business cards today. Or maybe tomorrow, Sunday. I don't know if I can make them Sunday.
I mean, that's the only way. You gotta take off on this stuff to make waves. You know what I mean? And that's a good way of doing it. But yeah, I have the van. I mean, if we could all jump out of it or something,
Oh my God, that would be great. You guys could have like a big.
I think they had stickers. You could like just put them on temporarily that says like retard news on the side of a van.
Yeah, like the magnets.
Yeah, like they're big magnets.
Can you get like a microphone that hooks up to your phone? But like I'm talking like a novelty size microphone, one that's just enormous, like a giant mic that you hold up to people when you're interviewing them. I'm talking just a monstrosity of a microphone. Yes, retard news.
I got microphones, but they don't work. They just.
I gotta find one. I'll order some.
Dave, I got some microphones.
What we should do is we should get a microphone just to have it, and we'll have like the clip-on mini microphone so it picks up the audio.
Right. What about
we could put like weights on the end of the microphone just in case someone attacks us. We could use it to like bash someone in the head.
The microphone.
They're not going to attack us. I mean,
I don't know.
It's got to have a giant retard news logo on the microphone too, like a giant one. So every time you're holding it up to someone on camera, it says retard
I think we
news.
should go to the Bronx. We need to go to the Bronx and interview people, Dave.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I want to interview people in the Bronx. Carl, who don't even live in the Bronx, says, "Oh, he'll never get out and talk to anybody in the Bronx. He don't even live in the Bronx.
He's conveniently on vacation."
Yeah,
that's what he's telling her.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not going to be there. It's going to be on my terms. What's your term? I know. He's going to hear this, and he's going to be all full of piss and vinegar, and he's going to do a little stream, and he's going to beat everybody up, and he's going to. Oh, folks, and he's going to write his little thing. He'll never cam up, never show himself, you know. Just cam up. Why not just cam up? You know?
Yeah, why
What
not?
is wrong with these people, dude?
Cameras and video are very frightening to people that are like they're criminals, right? So criminals hate cameras and microphones. I'm telling you right now, they hate them. Hate them.
There could be no other reason for it.
And I'm going to tell you something right now.
They're so hideous they don't want to shit themselves.
Retard News isn't gonna forget about West Virginia. I'm telling you right now. You think that's going to happen? It's never going to happen. Retard News will be in West Virginia.
Who's 100%. In West Virginia?
Anderson.
Yeah, but he's nowhere around, is he? He's gone.
I don't know. We're going to have to do some independent journalism. Find out.
Okay, I'm on the website for the actual United States Press Agency registry, and I can register us for the Retard News and actually get legit press pass ID cards.
Are you serious?
Yes, I want it. Yes, this will be fantastic.
But has that name
anybody who's on YouTube is a public figure. If you have a YouTube channel, we can investigate that channel, and we can find out who owns that channel, and we can do all this stuff. We are investigative journalists. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Well, the first stop is going to be, I guess, the Bronx, New York.
Yeah. We're going to hit the East Coast hard, John, hard.
I think we should. There's a cast of characters that we need to, we want to go around and interview people and find out what's going on. I mean, the search for the crab. Not to search for him, but we just we're doing an investigation.
Right. There's this guy on YouTube. He makes very bold claims. He's out in the public. Right. Someone owns that fucking channel. Someone owns that channel. We want to know who owns it. We want to know if all this talk is real. That's it. And John, we don't have opinions. We're there for the facts. We will have opinionated comment or columns, but we will not be. We are journalists,
right?
Reporting the facts,
right? Exactly. We want the facts, and we want to get to the bottom of this. Because there's somebody running around over there, bold with words, but timid on action. We want to find out.
And we need to go there with quotes, like these quotes of Carl. We got to find out if this is true or not.
And that'll put the end to it right there. That'll put the end to the whole thing.
Absolutely.
We want to find out the truth and the facts, and then put an end to this once and for all. Plenty of notice. And if this person wants an interview, he can come out for an interview, right?
Right. And
we're not out to beat anybody up or try to hurt anybody. We're just here to get the facts. We're a news agency. Right. We're not here for violence and all that. I want to make it clear. I'm not there to try to get any kind of violence or whatever. We just want the facts.
Yeah, not opinion based whatsoever. Just the view for the public.
The view for the public. I would like photos we could get.
Yeah.
I would like an opinionated column, maybe done by Blue Knievel or something like that.
That'd be good. That'd be good.
Yeah.
Right. We want to. It's more to expose certain people that talk.
Exposing people to the truth.
To the truth, exactly. And find out exactly what the truth is.
Right. What is fact and what is fiction?
Right. It's not about hurting anybody. We're not out to beat anybody up. But you're going to be exposed. You're going to be exposed. We're going to find out. IPs could be traced, and from a distance and from a public place, we could film anything. That's what I'm going to make, and that scares them more than anything.
I mean, there's tons of stories to follow. I mean, there's stuff going down in New Jersey, New York, West Virginia. There's Connecticut. There's tons of places. The news. To follow stories of criminals, like in West Virginia.
Yeah, remember the night that I tracked down Ernie Shell? We could have had an awesome interview with Ernie.
He's in prison now, dude.
Yeah, it kind of sucks, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. Maybe when he gets out, I can contact him. We'll get an interview.
He got
Oh,
arrested.
West Virginia. I know who you mean in West Virginia.
No, I don't know.
Not Anderson.
There's
Oh,
criminals all
shit.
around. There's
How
criminals
far is
everywhere.
West Virginia's not that far, Dave. I drove it.
I'm telling you, we can get there. We can spend the night.
I could take the van and we could, I could drive us down in the van and
You guys could put an air mattress.
I can make sure it's empty in the back. I mean,
that'd be awesome.
I mean, if you really want to investigate in the future West Virginia, I'm willing to take the trip. I mean, we could find out.
Absolutely. John, we got correspondents all over the country. Sam's a good one. Sam, Cadillac Sam, can be a very big part of Retard News. And we're gonna have Retard News. It's gonna be good. Trust me. I'll talk to you in private about it.
Really?
It's gonna be great.
But if you want to go to West Virginia, we could go down there. But I don't know the details. You know what I mean? I don't know locations where to go. It takes.
Well, we don't have to go anywhere specific. We can just ask questions.
Is there any churches we could go around and interview over there or anything?
We can ask churches. We can ask churches about certain things, and maybe if they know certain people, we can show them quotes and be like, hey, listen, what do you think about this? Do you think that this person is a good person? Here's some court records, some court documents of what this person has done. What's your opinion on this?
And people, we're going to need donations. So all you people out there, we're going to do this. You're going to have to help fund us. I mean, it's for you guys want to know the truth.
It's going to be like PBS. I don't know if you guys remember PBS, like public broadcasting.
Yeah, but for people to afford that, they're probably going to have to cancel their memberships to the crap channels that are out there. You're probably going to have to cancel your membership, like the really shitty drama channels that just make up fake news.
Like Dave 25 and
all
that.
Just cancel your membership there.
Mark Terry and
just cancel your membership there too. Yeah. Just save it up for Retard News. You guys are going to get actual.
Yeah.
So for instance, if these channels want like full access to our stories that are about to break, right? They send us links, StreamYard links, and we will go up there and show them where we are, what we're doing. We'll get them the views, we'll get them whatever. And they might have to contribute like $20 for our gas or something like that.
We can get Eric. Eric can do wrestling interviews.
Absolutely.
And we'll actually get real wrestlers, not people that pretended to be wrestlers.
Hey, we can go to these wrestlers' house. Why not?
Well, I don't know if we can do that, but I got to find out all the rules with that. We're just going to go to public places and ask around. That's what we're going to do.
Well, first stop's going to be, I guess, the Bronx.
Noodles, this fucking guy, German lady, was what I was his friend and supposed. Dude, best tennis player. I get it. I don't think this person's funny. I thought this person was funny at first. This person's just an evil fucking asshole. I don't know what to tell you. That's my opinion as a journalist. That is my opinion as a journalist. That person's a piece of garbage.
The citizens should be outraged.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get some German journalists. And be like, did you...
How do we even know German lady lives in Germany? We don't even know that, do we?
She does. It does speak Deutsch. Its Deutsch is correct, and it's fluent.
Yeah, so what? People.
I know. No, I'm just saying that
she could have come from Germany and moved to the United States. You know what I mean?
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Because why is she so bent out of shape every time somebody wants to investigate her? She gets all bent out of shape or something. I mean, if you live in Germany, why would you be so uptight about that?
It's hiding something. It is hiding something.
Well,
I'm telling you 100%.
Have you ever noticed the videos when she does her proof of camming up when she posts her videos? They're real AI-ish. The movement isn't normal. It's really odd. You'll watch it and it's kind of like this real odd movement. She did an AI type, hey, filter this and make me look like it's
right. It's creepy. I think the word you're looking for is creepy.
It's
spooky a little bit.
yeah, it's really spooky. Like when the movements aren't natural, they aren't human-like. It's like the smile is always weird and awkward, and it's not. I don't know. They're a little suspicious.
Well, I'm down for going to the Bronx, and I'm also down to going to West Virginia one time.
Yeah.
In the future.
Well, it's going to happen.
Dave.
It's going to happen. I think it's going to be very big.
And anywhere
man.
else that you want to go, you know what I mean? But I'm willing. I'll drive. I'll take the van. We could go to West Virginia and wherever you want to go. I mean, you could get it down pat what you think is the best places to go for interviews or whatever, and then or
so John, this is what I'm thinking, and you tell me if you think it's stupid. So I think this is what we should do. We should have a channel where we are going to go live, right? And this is the buffer shit. This is the one we're doing the big stories. So when the big stories aren't happening, we'll be doing live content from the road at night, waiting for accidents or whatever, and we'll roll up on them and videotape them, and you know.
That's a good plan.
Yeah.
And then point the satellite dish up on the roof so the cops go, oh no, that's real news.
Yeah.
That's real. That's the real news network.
The cops can't do anything about it. I mean, as long as you're from a distance, you know, a little bit. There's times I've seen accidents happen right in front of me, and I wasn't prepared for them. You know.
Yeah, always have your camera rolling. That's my point. Like, so as a journalist of Retard News or for Retard News, I'm going to have my camera rolling all the time. I'm going to be rolling up on accidents, police pulling people over, you know, et cetera. Anything to do with the fire, ambulance, or police, I will be there and I'll be reporting. And I think you should do the same thing.
Dave, one day, the way we travel, we could actually get the cops beating the shit out of somebody and make $1 million off that shit.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, absolutely. You never know, but you have to have the camera. You have to have a camera always ready to go. That's the point.
Oh, absolutely.
Like a separate one ready to go somehow.
And John, seriously, we got to be serious about this. If anyone steals our content, we're taking them down. We're going after their channels.
Moose will be in charge of that too. Maybe.
I'll copyright the shit out of them.
Yeah, they can't be around stealing content, really. I mean, you know.
I got you guys. We'll take them. You know what you need to get is one of those front and rear facing dash cams.
Right.
Putting up. Because you just put an SD card on it and it writes over itself after like so many hours. But that way you can just leave it running. And if something happens, you can go back and pull the footage from it and then put your SD card back in and go. Because
you never know when you can catch something on there is what I'm saying, you know. The odds are pretty good that sooner or later you can catch something to where.
I mean, they're under $100. They're under $100 for those. Front and rear facing.
Not even that, though. You need something in case the cops where you could just like grab another phone and have it handy at all times.
I want to get one of those chest mounted cameras like the cops have.
I know. They're not that expensive either. But how do you watch it once you tape it on your chest? You know, how do you watch it?
Isn't it like uploaded to the cloud or something? And you can get like.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Sure. I thought it had an SD card on it, and you just had to transfer it to.
Oh, maybe.
I bet you there is some that have. Probably has to have a cell service that records it.
Yeah, because I don't want the other thing is like these motherfuckers, man. If we catch something and they want to just take our shit and break it, it can't happen. We got to make sure that it's saved somewhere that we can get access to it, or at least one of us can get access to it if we ever get arrested for anything. Or, you know.
Yeah.
Also, you could have a sketch thing there to sketch what you see that you can't get on camera. You could sketch it down like paper and pencils and stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like a sketch artist. Who knows? Somebody could rob a bank one day and you'll have to do a sketch.
Yeah.
You could. Yes, that would be great. That could be the thumbnails for all the news reports is the sketch of it.
You never know when you can get something on camera, Dave. I mean, the odds are pretty good that one day it could happen. See the cops knocking the shit out of somebody there in handcuffs, and the news will pay good money for that, or something else, or some celebrity or something, you know, anything, you know.
And they'll be forced to say that they got it from Retard News.
Well, they're in court. And where was this footage obtained from, sir? That was obtained from Retard News. Pardon me. What did you say? Retard news, Your Honor.
Oh, and we're going down to Florida to a homeless shelter to go investigate a family that might actually be neglecting their brand new infant baby. That's what we're doing, Florida man. We're coming, Florida man. Trust me.
They call it garbage baby. That's
Dave,
what-
you ever think about rolling up on maybe Bergs' family members in Jersey? Maybe we could do that or something, or like knock on a door. Journalists knock on doors. They say, "Hey, can we have a word with you, please?" And if they say no, then you just leave. But I mean, maybe we should knock on their doors and have an interview about Bergs, that we're concerned about this guy. We found out who. I'd be game to knock up there. Can I have a word with you, please? We're the big R.
We could probably catch them outside of like a grocery store or maybe something like that.
Right.
And we could like bum rush them and be like, hey, we could play the tape of him threatening Seasons, Hazel, me, you, blah blah. If we can get
the big
statement.
R. They still say who you are. Say we're the big R news agency.
Yeah.
The big R. The big R. The big R.
So anyway, I'm gonna go get some breakfast.
Okay,
I'll talk to you later. All right.
Hey, Moose. We'll talk later. Thanks for coming on.